more than 1,600 scientists, including 2 Nobel laureates, declared climate emergency a myth. That's what I got for you today, so without further ado, let's get into this. A coalition of 1,609 scientists from around the world have signed a declaration stating there is no climate emergency and that they strongly oppose the harmful and unrealistic net zero CO2 policy being pushed across the globe. The declaration itself does not demonize carbon monoxide and does not discuss any harmful effects of other pollutants. The thrust of the declaration challenges the hysteria brought about by the narrative of imminent doom. This is what the idiot politicians are pushing. And it's only Democrats. How many times when Trump was in office did you hear climate change, climate change? Very rarely to none, unless a Democrat was trying to push this fake narrative too. This is why this is so important, because they're just trying to play the fear factor, and that's what Democrats do best. This declaration, put together by the Global Climate Intelligence Group, it's called CLINTEL, was made public this month and urges the climate science should be less political, while climate policies should be more scientific. Of the 1,609 scientists who have signed the declaration, 2 signatures are Nobel Prize laureates. The most recent to sign, the Nobel Prize winner, Dr. John F. Clauser, winner of the 2022 Nobel Prize for Physics. In an announcement from CLINTEL, Clauser is quoted as saying, "Misguided science has metastasized into massive shock journalistic pseudoscience. In turn, the pseudoscience has become a scapegoat for a wide variety of other unrelated ills. It has been promoted and extended by similar misguided business marketing agents, politicians, journalists, government agencies, and environmentalists." The underlying report that endangered the declaration lays out a series of statements challenging many of the common climate claims. For example, one of the most common claims, and repeated without question by many, is the Earth will soon pass the tipping point that will lead to a catastrophic environmental damage, including dangerous sea level rises, entire species going extinct, and even greater suffering in many nations, especially the poorest. This is stuff that you hear constantly, and I'm sick of hearing it. The sense of immediate crisis has been repeated constantly by mainstream media, fake news, including the New York Times, which said flatly, Earth is likely to cross critical thresholds for global warming within the next decade. Every time something happens, no matter being a thunderstorm, a tornado, a hurricane, Democrats going to go straight to climate change. The demented fool idiot Biden does the same thing every time you turn around. And it's pathetic. They're trying to get you people's money, which had already taken enough of our money. They're trying to play a fear factor so they can control you. So you liberals out there that want to listen to this stuff, listen to me. Listen to the 1,609 scientists that are saying there's no such thing. In 2009, former Vice President Al Gore famously predicted that the Arctic would be ice-free by 2013. Well, geez, this is what? 2023, and it's still got ice. Well, he's later backtracked that, according to Reuters, who said Gore was merely quoting other scientific reports. He's lying. He's just one started this crap and trying to keep the fear factor going. Gore had 3 years earlier published an Inconvenient Truth, the subtitle of which was The Planetary Emergency of Global Warming and What We Can Do About It. The documentary film based on the book earned $24,146,161 in a gross receipt that year, off of lies. Can you believe that? This idiot celebrity activist Greta Thunberg, the twit that she is, tweeted in 2018, 5 years after Gore's doomsday prediction, that climate change will wipe out all of humanity unless we stop using fossil fuels over the next 5 years. Well, guess what? She'd since deleted that tweet. She found out that politicians do lie. No kidding. The CLINTEL Declaration comes at a time when recent claims around that natural disasters such as wildfires in Maui and Canada, the heat waves across the globe, and other events is driven by climate change. The declaration goes on to challenge the ever-ready blame on climate change, stating there's no statistical evidence that global warming is intensifying hurricanes, floods, droughts, such like natural disasters, or making them more frequent. As President Biden and countless world leaders push heavily for net zero carbon emissions by 2050, the scientists assert that there's not only unrealistic but harmful to world's economy. There's no climate emergency, therefore there is no cause for panic and alarm. We strongly oppose the harmful and unrealistic net zero CO2 policies proposed for 2050, the paper reads, exposing adaptations instead of mitigation. So you see, now this is science. Now you liberals want to sit there and say, follow the science every time you turn around. Well, this is science. This is 1,609 of the world's best scientists, not the idiots that want to feed off and suck ass to Biden, but these are real scientists, Nobel Prize winning scientists. I'm tired of hearing this. Every time something goes wrong, they go straight to global warming. That's just like whenever there's a shooting, they go straight to ban the guns. Not the person, but the gun. This is the kind of stuff that you get out of Democrats. Every time you turn around, if you want to go back and look at every tornado, hurricane, flooding, whatever it is. I'm 55 years old. I remember all of the storms and stuff have never been any worse than what it is now. Temperatures are actually worse back in the 70s than I can remember. We were in 100-degree weather, not 90s and 80s. So stop feeding into this bullshit. Start believing the people that know actually what to do and that are not political. So let me know what you guys think. I'll keep an eye on this because this is really important because of the lame news media feeding you the bullshit that it's not true. So let me know what you guys think. Leave questions, comments below. Please follow me on Rumble at ChazU, CHASU. And I'll keep an eye out on other stories, and I've got a few more I'm going to be doing today. I'm trying out my webcam and seeing how video does with this. So let me know what you guys think, if this video is pretty good or not. And as soon as I get some more information on anything, I'll get it out to you. In the meantime, this has been The Talking Point with the Country Conservative. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you next time.